It's hard to believe it's been 4 years since the Bloodstained Kickstarter went live. And I remember getting so excited and I was like, boom, backed. You know, because it was Koji Igarashi, behind so many incredible Castlevania games like Symphony of the Night. And I'm like, I believe in this guy. I'm going to back him. And at that point I thought, well, maybe the game will come out in about a year or two. And, well, it's been 4 years. And I played it last night. I got my backer copy right here. I was so thrilled to get this. I was like, this is real. This is finally happening. You know, because it's been delayed. And let me say, I'm always happy when games are delayed. For sure. And you know, okay, I got a lot to talk about here. I played it for about 5 hours last night. What are my thoughts? I played it at Comic-Con 2 years ago. And I thought that it was okay. I thought they had a little bit more work to do, where they've really done it. The polish is there, the controls are there, the gameplay is there, the Metroidvania is there, Castlevania Symphony of the Night is back for me. And I couldn't be more thrilled. I've often said on this channel that Castlevania Symphony of the Night is in my top 10 video games of all time. I love that game. I think it is the perfect Metroidvania, if we'll use that term, and we will use that term today. I love that game so much. And so I was like, is this gonna be like that? Will it live up to it? Or did, what Koji Igarashi did 20 years ago, was that a fluke? Did he know what he was doing? Did he have other team members helping him? He's brought it back. He absolutely has nailed this. The graphics are beautiful, the controls are beautiful, the inventory system is great, the music, wonderful stuff, bosses that are challenging, a leveling up system that I absolutely adore. I love grinding in these Castlevania games, I love it. I will grind and fight enemies after enemies just to keep on leveling up. And I had to do that for a couple of bosses in this game so far. And I really appreciated that, because I get to the boss, I got killed, I was like, geez, maybe a couple more levels helped. It's really good. So the one thing I do want to say is I interviewed Koji Igarashi a few years ago at Comic-Con, and I feel bad about this. I kind of gave him a bit of a hard time. I asked him some tough questions about, living up to the hype and expectations from people, backing a Kickstarter. We were just coming off Mighty Number 9. Right, so that was like a little bit of a bitter taste in all our mouths, and I kind of brought that up. I said with kind of Kickstarters like Mighty Number 9 that have failed to live up to the hype. How are you going to do it with Bloodstained? Do you feel confident? I was asking him that question. I can't believe I did that now, but it was on my mind, and I want to know. And he was very confident, and I knew that talking to him. He looked me dead in the eyes, and he answered me back, and he said, "You know what? I'm not thinking about the other Kickstarters. I'm thinking about this game and making it great." And he's done that. And it's just such a pleasure that a Kickstarter that we all backed, we've all been waiting for this game for so long. Let me know, guys, what you think. For anybody who's got the game so far, please let me know down below what you think. Has it lived up to your expectations? All I can talk about is my own here, so I'd like to hear what you have to say. It's lived up to my expectations. Koji Igarashi has lived up to his obligation of delivering a first-class game, and I'm glad the game was delayed. I know a lot of people were always upset at it getting delayed, but it's like, come on, guys. When a game is delayed, it gives them extra time to make it good, and I'm glad. I wanna get a finished product like this right here, where the entire game is on it, and I'm playing it, and I'm having a great time. And let me tell you, I'm having a great time. I'm having a time that's reminding me of 20 years ago playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I'm having that moment again today, and it's awesome. And I think a lot of people will ask me, John, are you going to review this game? John, are you going to do this and this? No, this is the only video I'm going to make on it for now. This game is just for me. I am such a big fan of Castlevania Symphony of the Night that I just want to go, and I'm going to go after this video and keep on playing this game. And I just want to absorb it, and I want to enjoy it, and I want to take in everything it has to offer. And I'm really having a good time. I have a couple of regrets. I do. When I was backing the Kickstarter, there was a whole bunch of perks where you could have yourself put into a portrait into the game. And it's not that I doubted the game, but it had just kind of launched the Kickstarter. I didn't know what type of game. Was this going to be a Flash game? Was this going to be a real full-fledged game? I didn't know. And I wish that I had backed myself being in a portrait in the game, because I would have loved to be a part of this, because this game is everything that I wanted it to be and more. It's more than what I expected. It's way more than what I expected. I'm only showing gameplay from the early level. I'm not showing gameplay from the later levels that I'm playing now, and it's remarkable. It's remarkable. The lighting, the bosses, the monster design, the save rooms. The save rooms are just right out of Symphony of the Night. The transition rooms are right out of Symphony of the Night. Boss and monster encounters straight out of Symphony of the Night. And that is the best compliment I can give it. And I absolutely applaud Koji Igarashi for knocking out of the park and delivering 100%. And everybody who worked on the game, I just want to say congrats. And for anybody out there who's kind of had a bit of a wait-and-see attitude, and I'm with you. I understand why you had a bit of a wait-and-see attitude. With all the Kickstarters that have gone south, who knew how this was going to go? Even I had my doubts. If you're on the fence, go and get the game. Go and buy the game. I think it's available for download on PSN and obviously on Xbox and on PC. Just go and get the game. Go and get it and play it and make up your own mind. But for any Castlevania Symphony of the Night fans, you will be happy. I'm just running around and I'm creating different equipment, and oh my god, it's so cool. It's so cool running past windows, and the moonlight is reflecting in, and I'm going, wow, this is great. And so it's 4 years later from the Kickstarter, and it's awesome. And it's so great to come in here today and say that it is awesome. I've been nothing but impressed playing it so far. Maybe, who knows, maybe everything will go south at the end, but right now, the kind of course that I'm going through with the game, I can't see them dropping the ball going forward, but I'm really excited. I'm really, really happy today. I really am. I think Konami is sitting there going, God damn, why did we let him go? And hey, if they were smart, they'd say, you know what? Come on back. Make some more games for us. And this goes to prove that people still want 2D games today in 2019. Koji Igarashi said it. Nobody listened to him at Konami. Nobody wanted to do it at Konami. He went and he did it himself. And this is what we get for it. A wonderful, wonderful Castlevania Symphony of the Night game. And I couldn't be more thrilled with Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. So anyways, guys, until next time.